Hi everyone, I'm Ben, and in today's video we're going to cover Law 5 of the 48 Laws of Power. So much depends on reputation, guard it with your life. So what Law 5 is really about is the importance of reputation. Reputation is the foundation of your power. It's how people perceive you. It's what they know about you. It's what they say about you to other people. And it's one of those things that takes a lifetime to build up, and it can be very easily diminished as well. It really comes down to how other people perceive you, and what this does, it impacts your ability to form relationships, your career development, and just the overall success of you within a corporate environment. That is why reputation is so important. Ultimately, your reputation comes down to how people perceive you, and this can either help or hinder you achieving your goals. The reason why this one's important is more around what having a good reputation versus a bad reputation can actually mean for you. A bad reputation is something like being dishonest, that you are untrustworthy, that you don't complete jobs, that you talk to your staff poorly. And when you hear this, you understand, first of all, the type of person that I'm describing with that, but also you get a visceral reaction. You know how you feel about a person that is described that way. And if I was to sum it up, is you don't want to work with them. You don't want to employ them. You don't really want to associate with them. This is the aspects of having a bad reputation. Now, on the other side of having a good reputation, of being loyal, trustworthy, someone that is able to execute and get the job done. When you hear that, that sounds like someone that you want to associate with, someone that you would employ or that you would like to work for. This is why it's important. It's more around what type of reputation you actually have. Good reputations lead to trust and respect and opportunities. Having a bad reputation can lead to a lack of opportunity, to people not trusting you and ultimately not wanting to associate with you. That's why reputation is so important. Fittingly, to apply Law 5, there are 5 key things that you need to think of. The first is being consistent. Consistency is what establishes your reputation. What you are known to do and value over time, it ultimately becomes the nexus for what your reputation actually is. If you are someone that consistently overachieves, someone that always delivers on time, someone that can be trusted in moments of truth. Whatever these things that you are consistent with ultimately form your reputation. Now, this is really important when you think of things a little bit beyond your actions, but also your values or your attitudes. These that you show consistently become what people know about you. So you need to be mindful around how you react with certain behaviors, what values that you express and reward, but also the ones that you punish. This can come about with if you have people in your team that are lazy, people that are dishonest to their partners. If they are seen to consistently be allowed to get away with it, you will develop a reputation for someone that allows that in their team. Now, conversely, if you run a tight ship, you are very strict, you hold people accountable. If you do this consistently, that is what you will be known for, and that will be what your reputation is formed. The key here is what you are consistent with ultimately becomes what you are known for. The next point is be mindful of your words and your actions. So just as we spoke about before around consistency and how that builds your reputation, you want to be mindful of the things that you are doing and saying that form that level of consistency. You don't want to be making, for example, promises that you don't keep, because you will then become known as the person that can't keep their word on something. So you need to be really mindful of what you say that you will do and what you were shown to be doing. If you say that you will do something, you want to be seen that you are actually doing it. Otherwise, you break that nexus between what that person says and what they do. Related to this is also around what you promise to deliver. You may or may not be familiar with the concept of under-promising and over-delivering, but that really lies here around being mindful of what you promise to do. If you're promising that you're going to deliver this, when you do this, you have delivered what you've told people you've done. If you promise this and you deliver this, you've under-delivered and disappointed people and damaged your reputation. So a lot of people will purposely promise this, knowing that they can deliver this, but hoping that they can deliver this, because when you do this, you've outperformed and impressed everyone because they were expecting this and you came through with this. The next one is around owning your mistakes. A lot of people shy away from this one initially, thinking that they're going to harm their reputation by being seen to have made a mistake or be wrong about something. And that does make sense. But the silver lining here is that you want to also develop the reputation for taking accountability, for owning your mistakes, and for fixing them. What it really comes down to is an opportunity to develop the reputation for accountability and honesty. There is silver lining when things go wrong, and people look for leaders who are accountable and honest, not people who run away from accountability. The next principle is surrounding yourself with positive influences. The type of people that you hang around will influence how you are perceived, but also affect your behaviors and the values that you actually develop. If you hang around with positive people, people that work really hard, achieve their goals, are known to be trustworthy and accountable, people assume the same thing about you. The same can be said if you hang around negative influences. If you hang around people that are sloppy with their work, always late, are a little bit untrustworthy, people will start associating those behaviors and values with you. The added benefit around hanging around people that are positive influences is that they will help you achieve your goals, that they will help support you. So it's really important that you surround yourself with positive influences. They will help you achieve things, which will drive your reputation, but they will also help bring up your reputation by natural association. The final principle here is building your personal brand. This is another capstone one, but it's something that you want to be strategic about. You want to take time to work out, what do you want to be known for? What are the things that you want people to say, hey, do you know Bob? And they say, yes, I do. He's that guy that's really good at execution, getting things done, coming up with great ideas, being ruthlessly efficient. Whatever it is, you need to pick what that thing is and then work towards it. You need to use all the other principles that we just spoke through, being consistent, surrounding yourself with positive influences, all of those types of things to build the reputation that you actually want to build. You need to do this in a targeted way. You need to be mindful, you need to be thoughtful, you need to work out what you're shooting for with your reputation, and don't let it happen by accident. Do it with intention. Be strategic and execute on what you want people to know you for. So to sum this one up, Law 5 is all around the importance of reputation. Now the reason why this is important is associated to what we think and feel about people with attributes associated with a bad reputation. When people are untrustworthy, when people are sloppy, or they aren't able to execute on things or deliver, versus how you feel and think about people that have good reputations, that they're trustworthy, accountable, they're able to deliver. So in terms of applying this one, it's all about being consistent, being mindful with your words and actions, owning up to your mistakes, surrounding yourself with positive influences, and as a capstone, building your personal brand, ultimately forming what you want your reputation to be, and then strategically working towards achieving it. And that's a wrap on this one, guys. If you liked the video, hit like and subscribe, and put a comment down below, and I'll see you for the next one.